Hey, shalom, shalom. I want to say call halal to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahara Kadash. Call halal, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kadash, Frakatham. I wanted to go over this lesson real quick. This is GMS, Prophecies and Current Events. As you see, this is an article from RT News that came out today, July 22nd of 2021. It says, no rooting for Team USA. Lefty students hate America, but the globalist American empire doesn't deserve the love of conservatives. And it says the left-wing college students don't want to root for Team USA in the Olympics before right-wingers seethe over their lack of patriotism. Maybe they should take a moment to ask whether Team USA deserves their respect either. With the Olympic opening ceremony set to begin on Friday, Campus Reform, a conservative student organization, asks America's undergrads whether they'll be cheering on the country's athletes in Tokyo. They won't, is the answer. Students told Campus Reform that they, quote, don't like being American, that quote, patriotism shouldn't be strong, and that they'll only cheer for individual athletes if pushed. And those individual athletes that they'll cheer for is Edomites. That's pretty much it, because the people they're talking about is Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The NBA team, it's pretty much all the niggas. I'm just saying plain. It's just all niggas, because that's the only ones that's protesting or going against the so-called flag. And it shows you how deeply rooted Ishaw's hate is for Jake, because it's not country-based. They're representing your country. When that national anthem comes on, you know what I'm saying, they're putting the flag on their back, and they're telling you it's not about the flag, it's about social injustice, which all that's BS. But we're dealing with logic for logic here. You know what I'm saying? They're representing your country. That like Ali said, you let somebody fight your wars, do all that, and all of a sudden you will disown them. They'll sit there and do all this and represent your country, go to the world, because remember, this was started to show who has the best country, and they want to root for individual athletes because why? Because of the flag, but they got the flag on their back when they're representing your country when they go over there. So if it's all about the country, you just root for the team. Right? But that's not the logic, because Esau has what? A perpetual hatred. So let's get the breakdown to that. Salaki, I hope it don't lock out. There we go. Call all y'all Bashim Yashai. All right. So I'm gonna get this scripture real quick, and this is a little quick hit. Nothing. Okay, so we're gonna dive right into the scripture. It says here in Ezekiel 35:5. The point is 35:5. But we'll start in verse 3. Okay, it says, and say, Salakia, we'll start at 2 just to get the meat off the bone. It says, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, okay, which is the mountain of Esau. Esau, or E, we like to say, because they like to strike videos, for mentioning who they are. E, which is today's so-called Caucasians. You could say allegedly, but we know who they are for a fact. It says, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, thus said the Lord power, or the Lord Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir. Okay, so it's talking about the whole establishment of Esau. I am against thee. Wait, Yahweh's against a nation of people? Yes, he is. And he has a reason. And I will stretch out my hand against thee. What does that mean, he stretch out his hand? He will, if somebody say they're going to put hands on you, or stretch out a hand is representative of power. You know what I'm saying? So he's pretty much going to, act against Esau. Okay? It says, and I will make thee most desolate. What does desolate mean? To be destroyed, utterly destroyed. Okay? Ain't no Edomites, Ishaw being in the kingdom of heaven, and they're going to be laid desolate. You understand? I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time of their iniquity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. And that's talking especially over here. All right, the Lord brought us over here not to destroy us, but because we moved him to anger. But Esau didn't stop with his destruction towards Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, and let's get that word perpetual. All right, for people who think that they can change. All right. So perpetual, according to the proper definition, means is to etymology as an adjective: perpetual, everlasting, unceasing, existing, indefinitely, continuing forever in future time. All right, without end. All right, and there's nothing that we can do, nothing. You can't give them a box of chocolates. You can't give them a country. You can't give them a planet. They still gonna hate you because you can't control the spirit that's set inside them. The Lord has set that spirit aside, not set the spirit aside. He created them. All right, and they're manifesting in the flesh. They have no, like they say, racism isn't taught, is learned, bro. They are inherently gonna hate Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, before as Romans 9:13 said, the Most High loved Jacob and hated Esau, not because of works, all right, but because of the will of him. So the Most High is saying ain't got nothing to do with what they did. It's how I made them. You know what I'm saying? Their natural ways are going to be detestable towards the Most High. Why would the Lord do that, you would ask? So Esau could be a whooping stick until anybody that defies his commandments, mainly Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which why Ishaw has his foot on our neck, which is the so-called white man, which is the Caucasians today. Okay? And it shows the perpetual hatred they have via through this, because they have no reason to hate on their own country, because Jake is pretty much running the Olympics, breaking all the records, man. Look at what they did, Sha'Carri. You know what I'm saying? Let that have been a Ben Roethlisberger. Allegedly raped someone. Still playing the NFL, still got his name intact. They don't mention that at all. Hey, Kwame Brown brung a lot of that out. Because they have a perpetual hate. And Esau don't mind you doing good, just not better than them. A lot of you Negroes, you simple niggas out there get that confused because they let you into a college or they let one person in, you think it's all good. Like Lil Wayne said something happened to him and the police picked him up, and when he got shot, nigga shot himself, but they picked him up and checked it, and now they believe in racism. Just because a Edomite looked out for you don't justify every Edomite on planet Earth. Okay? The enemy shall be your footstool. That don't take away from them being Edomites and what they did to all our other people. Because a lot of our people only care about themselves and how E treats them. And when they make it out, they think Edomites are good, but you'll see how they treat people that look like you and treat them bad. And you'll say, well, they all ain't bad. You need to, nah, man. Just like the guy I said in the book of Black Indians, he said they was trying to make peace with a native group, and he said, "Nah, I won't make peace with you because all your slaves are dark skinned, and there's something wrong with that. Like, I'm good, and you trying to be cool with me, but I don't trust you because look how you treat people that look like me." You gotta understand that. Jake gotta understand that, man. Y'all gotta stop being simple, man. All right. Being suckers, man. Suckers for love. Instead of going to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, repenting and accepting his love, man. So with that being said, I want to say, call hello, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahara Kakadash, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash, Barakathum. Hey, Shalom.